Hey guys, it's Sarah and I am here with a mini Monday. This is going to be another layout for Annabelle's album. And this one is the kind of big talk that we had with the girls when Annabelle was really starting to decline. And really, telling them the truth about what was happening and all that. Those are always really hard things to talk to kids about, but we always try our hardest to make sure we tell them the truth and that we're honest with them about it and, explain it to them in a way that they can understand, and we, answer any questions that they might have as best as we can and all that. So this was a picture that Josh took when we were kind of having that conversation. And so I am using the October 2016 hip kit, and that's what I'm using for this one today. I'm pulling on some of these blues here. So I pulled a few pieces of paper out from the kit and I cut them down for layers, and then the background is 8.5 by 11, and then I used some broken china distress ink to ink the edges of those two papers there. And my title is going to be Keepin' It Real, and that is just, we're talking to them about real stuff that's not fun to talk about. It's kind of hard to talk about, but we don't shy away from it. We make sure we talk to them about things. So I'm going to pull out this little blue doily. I wanted to put a doily on here. I don't use doilies as much as I would like to, and every time I use them I love them, so I don't know why I don't use them more. And then these stickers that were in the kit is my title, so I'm going to use these right here that say Keepin' It Real, and these are kind of very, I don't know the word to describe it. Like, they're not white, but they're, I guess they're kind of white, but they have a sheen to them. So it's very interesting, the color that they are. They're not a true white. But I'm going to go ahead and use those for my title. And standing up against the blue, they look really good. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my layers down here. Nothing, too complicated, pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and get these down, and then I will cut down one of these, what are those called? Branding strips. I can never think of the name of those things. I cut a branding strip off one of the papers, and it has a nice green pattern on it, and I'm going to be bringing some green in here with some of my embellishments, so I thought it would be kind of a good grounding place for my picture, and it would help bring in the green and start introducing it. So I just inked the edges of that one too, so it went along with everything else. And that's going to ground my photo. I'm not doing a photo mat, as you can see. I don't really feel like it needs it. And I'm going to go ahead and put my title down here. I want to make sure it lines up the way I have it because I have very limited space on here, so I don't want it to go running off the end of the paper. I really like the way that looks. Okay, and now I'm going to bring in some more green. So there was this little Pink Fresh Studio charm here that says keep it simple, and that really helped spark the idea for this layout. And just keep it simple, tell them the truth. Don't overcomplicate it. That's kind of the idea behind that one. And I'm going through the die cut pack here from, I believe this is from American Crafts, and I'm just pulling a couple things here that I think will look nice. And no really rhyme or reason, just, this looks fine right here. It has numbers on it. It doesn't really have a purpose. It's just there. It was in the kit and I can use it. This camera is going to hide that little awkward spot there, and it does have the colors I'm using. And then this little ticket and the other just square die cut are just going to peek out from behind the photo there. The adhesive on the back of this thing got skewed a little bit, so it was poking out, and I didn't want the adhesive to be showing, so I had to kind of fold it over with my fingers, and it didn't want to stay very well. So all right, now I'm going to use my ruler, and I'm going to make some journaling lines right here, and I kind of have a lot to say, so I'm going to make quite a few. I'm going to end up adding a couple more at the end too, because I just have probably 2 or 3 more lines that I need to use at the end, but I'm just talking about everything I just said basically. And so I get there, and then I need to add a couple more, so I'm going to add 2 more, and do that. And then I'm going to add one more smaller one down at the bottom. I just needed one more word down there, and it was Annabelle's name. So I'm just going to add that right there for Annabelle. And then I'm going to add some of these green enamel dots here that I pulled from my stash. And I'm going to put those in 2 different places here. And then that is going to complete my layout. And I'm going to put this last one here. It's a small one, and the backing came off with it, so that was great. But I'm going to put that right in the center of this camera here. And then that's going to complete it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions at all. And yep, that's the story of us telling the girls, you know, the truth about what was happening with Annabelle. All right, I will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.